Today we're looking at this ATEX drum mixer. It's designed for handling steel, plastic and fiberboard drums of a variety of sizes. What we're going to do is we're going to take our drum lifter here, our DTPO forward depalletizer. We're going to lift the drum, load it into the mixer head and then show you how the machine works. So we've got a drum partially lifted here. To lift it further we can just pump this handle. We obviously need to lift the drum up to get it onto our base plate here to load it into the machine. When we're at max height, we can, using this red handle, we can unlock the lifter and slide it left and right. This allows us to position the lifter within the cage and to load the unit nice and easily. So I'm going to move the unit backwards, spin it forward, and then if we need further alignment, I can unlock the lifter again and just slide it in, slide it to the left, lock it in place, and then move the drum forward like so. Once we're in position, using the top handle, we lower the drum down. Once the drum's sitting on the base plate, we can lift this catch free and pull the unit back clear of the mixer. We'll just take this out of shot to show you the mixer. So we get our top clamp bar, like so. Got two handles. We position this over the top of the drum, like so, and line it up with our two fixings on either side. We then have this securing bar. So this allows us to tighten down the clamp bar. We'll take the slack out by spinning it quickly. Same on the left side. So take the slack out. Make sure we're nice and lined. In this case I just want to actually move the bar slightly to the left. There we go. And then I can continue tightening it. And I want to tighten it nice and evenly. So tighten it on both sides. Couple of turns there. Go one more turn there. I wasn't quite in on that side. Okay, so the bar's now nice and secure. I want to check we've got no daylight under here. So that's pushing down fully on the drum. The drum's nice and secure. Can then stow our T-handle on the mixer, ready for use later on, and close the gates. The unit includes safety switches, so when the gates are open, we cannot mix the drum, the unit will not operate. We need to fully close the gate, secure it with our latch. Now the gates are closed, we're allowed to mix the drum, and this is for safety reasons. So we go to our panel here. We'll press our start button. The unit begins to mix. Now I've set this on our fastest speed, which is 10 RPM, to show you the fastest mix speed, but we can dial this down to be very slow if needed. So I'll show you our speed control. I can turn this dial, and as I continually turn it, I've got lots of adjustment. I'm dialing it right down. This drum's full of water, so it weighs about 200, 220 kilo, taking into account the weight of the drum itself. That's mixing very slowly now. And we'll increase it again up to 10 RPM. So that's maximum. When we press the stop button, the drum stops in its position. You can see as it is now, it's partially inclined it wouldn't be very easy to unload a drum like this. So what we need to do is we need to bring it back up into the vertical. To do this, we have a docking button, so we press the dock button. We then don't press anything else, and we just wait, and it will automatically self-right into the vertical. Now it's vertical, we're ready to unload it. To unload the machine, we open the gate. We open this right-hand gate all the way around so it's touching the other side, and open the left gate against the control box. We then take our T-handle as before, and we do a reverse of our securing method. So we put it on the nut and begin to just loosen one side off, and then loosen the opposite side off. You need to loosen it a fair bit just to get a bit of slack in the fixings. Slack this side. Once done, hang that back up. Lift the nuts off from each side. Just lift them off and they come away. We can then lift our bar up. These handles then hook up onto this top rung so we can stow that for use in the future. We're now ready to lift this off the base plate and take it out of the machine. So I'm going to get our drum lifter from before. Bring this back into shot. Rotate it around and line it up. Again, if we need to position this, we can unlock it. I can move it left or right and lock it back in position. Lower the catch down, which grips onto the top lip of the drum, and then nice and easily pump the handle to raise the drum up. We then pull the lifter back, spin it around. I can bring the drum into the centre just to make the lifter very balanced. Push it forward. We'll bring it to the side here. Now to lower it down, we use this lowering lever. Twist it and we've got a lot of control. We can stop it or gradually lower it down. There we go. We also do an adapter for this machine. So we have a small adapter which we can fit inside the head. So if you wanted to mix a small 50 litre or 100 litre drum, we can accommodate this as well. As mentioned, this is an ATEX model. It's electric and suitable for zones 1, 2, 21 and 22. And we can offer various motor options. So we can do a single phase motor or a 3-phase motor, depending on the power supply and what you require in your factory. We're now looking at the rear control panel of this ATEX electric drum mixer. The drum's secured in the head, and to start mixing, we press the start button. To stop it, we press the red stop button. The drum stops in position, and the rotation light goes out. To return the drum to the vertical, we press our docking button. The drum goes back the other way into the vertical again. When the unit's mixing, we have a mix speed controller on the right-hand side, which has 100 increments for every 1 RPM. So for every full turn of the dial, we increase or decrease the RPM by 1. We also have an emergency stop button. We press this down to stop all functions on the mixer and twist it anti-clockwise to reset it. On the bottom left, we also have an isolator, which we switch into the off position to turn all power off the machine.